The words I'm going to say about Clipsio Paint are nice.
Oh, I was hoping they weren't nice.
Because they're pulling some bullshit, number one. Number two, I've been having the same issue with the stinking program that they have yet to fix on my computer. I have even upgraded to Windows 11 to try to fix it. Still doesn't fix it. And
You poor soul.
I'm really tired of all of it. I am honestly really annoyed. Yeah, sorry guys, I had to exit out and restart my whole entire PC because I was having issues with my pin. My computer has been having so many issues that it's not even funny. And it looks like it is now fine. Okay, good. Thank God.
Some people I saw were starting to switch over to Psy because of the AI part of that.
Oh yeah, don't even get me. It's just so dumb. Everything that they're doing is basically screwing themselves. And I have been working with the tech support for a good solid 2 weeks to try to figure out what's wrong with it. And the closest thing to a fix that I got, they're like, "Oh, now you can try to open up Clip Studio Paint." And I'm like, "Are you daft? I'm not trying to open Clip Studio Paint. I'm trying to open up Clip Studio. That's the thing that I'm having an issue with." And I'm just like, are you kidding me? So all this stuff that I've been telling you this whole entire time, you have not paid attention at all. And you're just like, "Oh yeah, we're just going to try to get it so that you can do Clip Studio." I can open up Clip Studio Paint. That's not the issue. The issue is I can't open up Clip Studio and get access to my cloud saves, which is a huge issue for me, especially whenever I do commissions on my computer all the time.
Yeah, and then you try to take it to work and you can't because you can't get through the save over. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. And I'm like, are you
that
kidding me?
that sounds really dumb.
And it works on every other computer that I have except my normal computer, and it just randomly started not working. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I'm a
That
little bit pissed off about that. And now with this bullshit that they're going like, "Oh, AI, we're doing AI shit, and your art's not going to be protected from the AI shit." I'm like, are you kidding me? It's just getting out of hand, and
you guys not learned from DeviantArt.
yeah. Well, the fun
You,
part is on DeviantArt, I double checked it, and on DeviantArt, my stuff was automatically already put to not use. And hello, welcome.
okay, okay, fair enough. The fact that they actually double backed on it because they originally didn't have that as a setting,
Oh
or
yeah,
automatically didn't do that. The
oh
fact
yeah,
they fixed that, okay, that's a start.
oh yeah. I was actually kind of proud of them on that. And oh, I have seen the trailer. I am actually very surprised on the Mario trailer.
Yeah, no, I saw
I
that too, and I'm invested a little. I didn't expect it to be that interesting.
Yeah, and his voice didn't annoy me as much. I thought his voice was going to piss me off, but honestly, it did not as much this time. And I think it's because we got a little bit more lines than just reactive lines, and that's it. So I'm at least happy about that.
I think my favorite thing we've gotten out of the current one is Luigi. Luigi make that actually works.
Yeah, and whenever it comes
I,
to Peach, there's already fan art coming out. I'm
yeah,
just saying.
there's already a lot of
There's
fan
already
art.
a good
Yeah,
chunk of fan art. Yeah,
we
Princess
won't
Peach is already
escape it.
coming out. But the thing
Also,
is,
Bowsette's coming back too.
oh, it's coming back with a vengeance. Her girl boss, oh my gosh, everybody is just chomping at the bit for that girl boss attitude. They're just like, yes.
You don't get to see it often.
You don't. You really don't. And I'm just super ecstatic that it seems like it's going to be good. And I am not going in with full hopes because I've had my hopes dashed multiple times because they are douches sometimes, but whatever. But I will at least be like, I'm going to give this movie a fair chance and watch it. I am all for her having that girl boss attitude, that kick-assery. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy having her with some kick-ass attitude.
Wow, my eye really hurt there for a second.
¿Qué pasa?
My eye was hurting, so I was just trying to fix myself.
You know, the funny thing is, like, for a while, my left eye has been freaking out randomly. Like, it just will start hurting. Ugh.
Actually, funny enough, I have the same issue, but it's with my right eye most of the time. Yeah, no, I have the same problem, just with a different eye. Most of mine is probably water, but I also eat a lot of ice, so I usually tend to counterbalance that problem.
Valid.
I like eating ice. It is a side thing I just do too much of.
Ice is good. It is water.
It is water.
Alright.
It is free.
So now we got the head, which the fun part with the head, I can literally, because the head does not change at all throughout the entire animation, so I can just set it and just move it. So let's rotate. There we go.
Also, for the audio, expect a lot of skipping. The songs I'm playing right now hurt my fingers. These songs are long and they're very hell. Very hell? Yeah, but that's a sentence. That'll work.
Yes, very hell.
Very hell, yes.
Oh yeah, very hell.
Listen, I'm good at very things. I am not good with the English.
Oh, I suck at English, like hardcore. I am terrible at English. English is not my first language. My first language was dumbassery. And I speak dumbassery very well.
You speak it fluently. I understand it enough. I understand English enough. I just don't speak either fluently. I had to learn both for a dual language credit.
Oh, good gosh. Valid.
Oh, here's a fun fact about me I can share. I never had to actually do one of those when I was in high school.
Oh, dual credit?
Flat out made me Yeah, they never made me do a dual language. I never had to take another language.
Really?
I actually have talked about me having Asperger's before. I've talked about it briefly.
Yeah.
They thought I was so inept I couldn't actually do it.
Really?
Yes. They thought I was that dumb, even though I actually had decently good grades, except for math. I just never liked doing math.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, I'm decently intelligent. I'm just really rough at wording stuff. That's my downfall. I'm just bad at wording. Most of my essays were always pretty consistent. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just really weird with my explanations.
Valid.
That and I can't.
Go for it.
That and I can't write worth of it. I can't write worth of anything. I have fidgety hands. It's a shock that I can play rhythm games the way I do.
Understandable. I will say that I had a couple friends that have tested out of different language classes that they had to do. And one of my favorite ones, she came from a completely fluent Spanish-speaking family. Because she was a first-generation American. Now, the fun part is that she learned both English and Spanish at the same time at her house. And the fun part is that whenever she came into the school, she had to go to Spanish 1. And it was so funny because I was like, wait, aren't you fluent in Spanish? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, then why are you taking this course? And she's like, easy course. It's like, valid. Very valid.
I mean, it's free. You might as well take it because it's free.
Oh, yeah. And my favorite thing that she did was, in a year, she tested all the way to Spanish 4 and tested out of it. Every single one of them. she had a new class every, like, I think it was like once a month.
You
And
love to see it.
it was just so funny because the teachers will sit there and go, wait, what? And then a couple of the teachers were like, she speaks better than I do. And I'm the freaking teacher. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, gosh. A production designer for Gecko Designs? I don't know what that is.
I looked away and I forgot there was an up note. Wow, that's a lot of breaks because I forgot there was an up note.
Oh, yeah. So, also, fun story. I've been going through and applying to a shit ton of studios and stuff just for fun. And the downside is that I've gotten 3 back that tell me that, yeah, no. But I probably put in a good 30. just to see. Would you rather have Charles Martinet as Mario or stick with Chris Pratt? Honestly, at this particular point, I would love Charles. I would love Charles, but at this point, with how many different actors that are not the original voice actors or actresses for the characters, just why not Chris Pratt? But don't have Charles Martinet in the movie. I think that's the bigger disgrace.
I had a very terrible thought before you were gonna say that. Make him Mario. Make him Mario.
Honestly, with him being in it, he's probably an in-credit Wario. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, antithesis of the Chris Pratt. Make him the Wario.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if that's the case.
It's poetic irony.
Oh yeah. And I just have a feeling that they're gonna probably pull some shit like that. Just because, I mean, they're going to. It's the people that made the Minions. Let's be honest here. They're going to do something ironic like that. But also, I mean, doesn't he do the voice of Wario?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be like kind of like the whole entire Scoob fiasco that happened.
You know what? Fair argument.
The Mario movie trailer was super good. I'm not going to lie. It was actually really phenomenal. The animation, oh my gosh, it was gorgeous.
I think it's the only animated movie I think I've seen that I've been interested in that's coming out this year. Or next year.
Exactly.
I don't think we had a good one this year.
Bad Guys.
True.
That honestly is one of my top tier favorite animated movies.
I will also say though, I'm one of those people that enjoyed it, but also I will just point at Lupin the Third, stare back at this movie, look back at that. It's the same setup.
It is the same thing. And
it's the exact same setup with animals.
And the funny thing is, I love it because of it. I love it because it is Lupin the Third, but with animals. And the thing is that these animals they just have a beautiful charm about them. And it was very well animated.
Also, the internet really... I forgot the song started immediately. I was going to say the internet sure as hell loved it as much as any of us could. Again, if you grew up with Lupin, you love it anyway. Because again, you already know how this is going to go.
Oh, yeah. It's just, it oozed charisma. The music alone was so delicious. Oh, gosh. I cannot stop gushing about it.
There's a movie from last year that I really wanted to see, but I never got to see it.
What was it?
Lupin the First. That movie, the one that CG that they did that actually was really good, that came over here late.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I didn't get to watch that either.
I want to so bad.
The last one I got to see was the one with the axe guy. Lupin the Third with the axe guy. I can't even remember his name, but oh my gosh, that guy was baller.
Have you seen the most recent animes of that, aka Part 5 and 6? Because those are really good.
Part 5 and 6 of what? Lupin the Third?
Lupin, yeah, the ones that actually kept the story narrative.
No, I have not.
Those are really good with the narrative they did, because I think part 5, if I'm correct, is the one where they actually had the internet start being involved.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to actually get more creative, which they actually played it off really well.
Valid. And wait. There's 3 trailers whenever it comes to Mario? What?
I only know of 2. What's the third one?
Where's the third one? Excuse me?
Are we being played?
Arrow, are you playing me right now? If you're playing me right now... All eyes are on you, Arrow, right now. All eyes. One of them is only in Spanish?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can understand part of it. Is it very much different? Like, if it's super different, I mean, then by all means, I'm going to have to watch it. What? Sorry, everybody. I have my new puppy, Ember, on my lap. And she just whined at me for what seems to be no odd reason. What? You normally are asleep right now. What you waking up for? Am I being too loud? Apparently I'm being too loud.
She loves you anyway.
Yeah, she just did the dog snort where they exhale out of their nostrils. So I don't know if that means that she does love me or she's just like, you punk.
It's a test. You have to figure it out. It's a choose your own adventure book.
Honestly, raising a dog like this, it kind of is.
You have so many ways you can handle this. Just hope you don't go to page 69. It's not a very fun page. I'm saying I say that as a joke, and that's kind of right because I know most choose your own adventures. The 60s are usually kind of bad, and most of them, it's usually the 60s or 50s are always bad.
Valid.
Ending stuff.
Okay, Ember, what's up? What you need? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Is that that's what you're doing? Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta go take her out. Luckily, it's like super close. So I'll be right back.
I shall take it. You could, yeah. No, it's not. It's just an embed link. You should be fine. So if you wanted to post it, you could. I'll wait for him to fully respond on that, but I'm fine with it.
I'm good with it. Oh, Ember, where are you going?
I'm trying to read the chat as best I can while I'm also just trying to have a...
I'll be good with the posting of a link or something like that. Oh.
Yeah, it's just a YouTube link. It's fine because it'll...
Yeah.
The redirecting
on
Twitch is
Ember,
pretty
what
consistent.
the fuck are you doing? Did you just like kamikaze off my chair? You are a fucking maniac.
Yep.
This dog, I swear, will be the death of me. How am I going to keep you in here while I'm working?
Okay, they put the Twitter link in there.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. I have an idea. Oh, Ember. Crazy little dog. Now you won't be able to get out. There you go. Unless you push on that really hard, which I hope you don't. Because if you push on that really hard, then it's going to fall over and it might fall on you. And I'm not wanting that. Ah, now you can. Because now there's an ammo crate in the way, so it will not be able to fall. Period.
Okay, they sent it.
Alright, let's see. Let's
I'm
move
just
over
readjusting
here.
my stuff.
What was claimed? Amber, what are you needing? What's wrong? Pup. Why? I love you. Are you needing water? Is that what you need? Give me 1 second. I'm going to get her some water and food. Okay, 1 second.
And the plot thickens.
Yep.
I hate that I'm trying this. When is the game gonna say I miss? I'm waiting for it. I know how this one works. About now. Okay.
Okay, Amber. I got your food. Here's some food. Grabbing you water.
How old is she already?
She is 9 weeks.
Okay.
And here's some water, Amber. Now, please don't tell me you're gonna piss and shit in like 2 minutes after you eat that. She's done that before, and I've had to clean it up. It has been a fucking hassle. Love her to death, but yeah. Okay.
It is a puppy.
This is a puppy. Okay, so
It do be a puppy.
let's do that.
Also, I put all the finger hurt charts on, so I'm just kind of have them in a playlist set. So this is back to back. I'm gonna probably be effing it up a lot.
Okay, so let's try studio, stream with others, screen time.
You know that Halloween outfit idea I told you a little bit ago about?
Yep.
The rat?
Yep.
The mod that's based on this guy is also the director of that game. Same dude.
There you go. All right, there we go.
This artist has been part of so much, it's surprising.
All right, let's see this. Whatchamacallit? Give me 1 second. And swap. There we go. I'm gonna hit play.
What is this place?
The Mushroom Kingdom!
So this is not a dream? Ah,
That hurt, right?
yes!
Definitely not a dream. This way, Mario!
Oh wow.
The only way to fly, man!
Oh wow, love these spiders.
What's wrong, pup? Come here.
Oh, come on.
Okay, that was actually really fun. I enjoyed that.
This is not a dream?
Dog, please, 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 please stop biting my hand. Ow.
I'll sharpen the teeth.
Oh, her teeth are pretty freaking sharp.
You ever accidentally hit your finger with a stapler?
Yeah, that's about the pain level, if I'm going to be honest. Okay. Honey.
I I have a question for you. Does it outbeat Lego? Because I still feel like that's the worst thing I've ever experienced.
Oh, stepping on a Lego?
Yeah. You ever step on
Um,
like a few of them, especially the sharp ones? Sucks.
Now, whenever it comes to stepping on Legos, I do have a couple things that beat stepping on a Lego. You just got rejected by the freaking whatchamacallit. What are you looking at me for? What you need? What? 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 You're just going whimpering. Woman, tell me what you need.
She wants a
Don't
hug.
eat that. That's a wrapper. Oh my gosh.
Where's everyone else?
Well, a good chunk of us are sick. Mary's upstairs
Yeah,
cooking. And I am dealing with a puppy who's on a mission to basically piss everyone off in this household. She is single-handedly going through and trying to piss everyone off. And she's succeeding!
Chaos
Oh.
always reigns. It just reigns in ways you do not ever want it to reign.
And trust me, it is very easy to distract me. And a puppy... Amber, don't you... Amber! I love you, but you're kind of being an asshole. I love you, though. The bad part is her breed is that she is a hell of a climber.
Okay.
So she climbs literally everything. Oh my gosh. You sound adorable, but you're also being a butt. What? What do you need? Water? I brought you water. Food? I brought you food. You didn't need to go to the bathroom because you just stood outside, looked at me like I was an idiot, and then was like, nah, I'm good, fam.
Maybe she just wants to wine to wine.
Oh my gosh. You know, that is quite possible.
I thought...
Where are you now? Where'd you go? What are you doing? Why are you hiding? Apparently, you gave everyone a heart attack multiple times today because you kept hiding like a butt. You need
Dog
to
jump scare. Dog
Well,
jump scare.
yeah. Everybody freaked out because they couldn't find her. I got a phone call that was like, Corey, just letting you know, we lost your daughter. I was like, what do you mean you lost my daughter? And they're like, we can't fucking find her. I was like, how can you not find her? She's a dog. And even whenever I left for work, my wife was like, hey, did you bring the dog with you? And I was like, no, I didn't decide to take her today because I was needing to get work done. And she goes, well, I can't find her. And I was like, what do you mean you can't find her? It's a dog.
This is the soup store bit with a dog.
Yeah. I'm at the store. Where are you at? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup?
You're at soup.
Hey, Mark.
I mean, I'm at soup.
Oh, golly.
Are you ready for December, buddy?
I am ready for a lot of different things. I'm ready to get this animation done. And I am ready to relax, which is not going to be possible. I am ready to sleep, which is not going to happen.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, when it comes to Patreon, you have a double feature next month.
Yeah. And I haven't even had any time to even get started on that, and it has been
Hell. Is
yeah.
that the word? Is hell a good word for you?
Yeah. But also with this whole entire thing that's happened with the fucking Clip Studio Paint. Ugh. Hi, Spider Master. I'm doing all right. I have a puppy in my lap that's being kind of a butt. Yeah. I bet you are, Mark. I bet you are. But also, this whole entire thing of, you know what, I'm going to have fun and try to apply for some studios because with a kid on the way, oh yeah, people probably don't know in chat, yeah, I'm about to be a dad. In about next year. Possibly. But also with this puppy, doing all the fun stuff with the puppy. But yeah, so basically, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try. Sweetie, stop trying to jump down. You could just chill in the chair. It's not that hard.
Eventually, we'll have to get a dog cam.
Yeah, probably. But I was like, oh, probably should try and get a remote job so I can be a stay-at-home dad, take care of the baby. And I've applied for like 30 different studio positions. And yeah, it has been, yeah. Oh, you're working on the trailer too of your Splatoon horror film. Nice! That's actually really freaking cool. I really definitely want to see that because that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh no. I forgot this was 3 songs, not 2. Sorry, I had an oh no realization now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, Chis is out,
All-
y'all. Oh no, he
all
did.
these-
Sucker try to play
all-
me, but he never
All these
played
songs
me
are 5 minutes, so I've already been here for 10 minutes.
Oh gosh.
I'm on
now-
the last one. I'm on the last one.
Now here's a question for chat and you. Can you name this song or tell me where it's from? The oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no you didn't. Sucker try to play me, but he never paid me, never. Oh no you didn't. Till I get my vengeance, I will never end this mayhem. Oh no you didn't. I'm a mercenary, you ain't got a prayer, you owe me.
Can you give me the
No,
year
it's not
at
Just
least?
Cause 3.
Can you give me the year for at least one hint?
If I do, I'll say that it's Xbox 360 and PlayStation 2 era. It was one of the beginning games that was on the Xbox 360. It was not well known. And I don't think it
Fusion
ever got a number
Frenzy?
3. Huh?
You talking about Fusion Frenzy?
No. And the fun part
That's
is,
the first
it
game.
never actually, I don't think it never got a third one. There you are, Mercenaries 2, Mark with the win.
I forgot about Mercenaries.
It is one of my favorite games back, if I remember it's on the Xbox 360, but I got it for PlayStation 2 just to see if it was just as good. It is not. Do not get it for PlayStation 2. It was shit. What's wrong? Oh shit.
Ow.
Why'd you kamikaze off the chair again? What you doing?
Immediately as you said shit, I died. I was only 2 minutes in.
Valid. What do
This-
you want, dog? You got
I will beat
water.
this.
You got food. Oh.
You got a place to make someone complain.
Dog. Ember.
I'm sorry for
baby,
that.
sugar.
I'm sorry for laughing. This is funny.
Don't you fucking dare take a shit on the ground of my office. I love you. I love you so
Isn't
much.
Isn't it carpet?
It is Puppy, don't chew on that. That's not good for you. You don't want microplastics in your body. I mean, that's what's
When in
making people
doubt.
impotent nowadays. Apparently, I'm not impotent because I'm about to have a kid. There you go. Now you're not going to eat the plastic.
Wait, what word did you use for that?
Impotent? Or whatever the... I can't remember the
You
word
mean
for it.
infertile?
No, there's
Or at
also...
least the female half?
There's another... What's the other word? Because, you know what? Give me 1 second. Hey, Siri. What's the definition of impotent? Why am I getting another phone call? Stop it. Stop!
Your phone. Your phone is ringing.
Hey Siri,
Uh,
what is the definition of impotent?
Impotent means unable to take effective action, helpless or powerless.
Hey, same thing. I mean, that means your dick's impotent. There you go.
eh,
But apparently, yeah, infertile was the better word, but impotence just sound funnier.
it does sound funnier.
But yeah. Now, Mark, I'm so surprised that you knew exactly that was Mercenaries 2. Oh my gosh. Ember, what are you doing?
Wait, I'm still alive.
Ember. Look at me. Ember, look at me. Look at me. Right here. My eyes.
I'm so close.
Do not chew on the GameCube cord.
Yo, what game's in it?
Oh, well. I don't know. Oh, it's the disc that makes it so that you can play Game Boy Advance games on your GameCube. That thing's fucking expensive. It is so expensive nowadays. Good golly. It cost me a pretty penny just to get it.
I'm gonna guess like 500, 400 bucks.
Oh, no. Psh, no. If it was 500, 400 bucks, I would not buy that. That is...
200, 250?
Now it's probably closer to 200. But whenever I got it, it was 150.
Okay. I highballed it because you said that, so I had to think, yes, expensive. Yes, inflation.
Puppy. You're adorable. What are you whining for?
I hate that I feel bad every time I say that word, because someone's gonna always throw that word out of context.
What?
Inflation, because I said that with actual practical context, because I had to take that into actual processing of how much could this have been.
Inflation, all I can think of is the joys of the inflators.
Oh shit.
Do you know that there is a hell of a market for inflation fetish porn? There's, oh my gosh, it was, I didn't realize until I actually hopped onto DeviantArt. I did not realize how major it still was. I thought it finally died out. It has not.
Listen, if it only gets weirder if it already started weird. The rabbit hole never not gets bigger. Not gets bigger? Yeah, sure. Grammar, you can have that one. I will take the loss. I'm not
That's perfect.
There
There we go.
No.
Unfortunately, yes. There's a lot of things in this day and age that has not aged well. And I shall tell you in song. Oh,
No,
the
won't.
dog that is walking around my feet because she is wishing to die because if I pick up my feet and I drop them, will you stop eating shit off the ground?
Do you have lead foot? You got heavy feet, boy?
She is 2 pounds. She is 2
Touche.
pounds. Yeah, she is 2 pounds and she hits her head on fucking everything. Hot damn. Girl, I am concerned. How hard you hit your head on literally everything. I am surprised that you have any more brain cells. Girl, do you even have brain cells is my question now.
Also, Jesus Christ, this miscounter.
I thought you were just gonna say
No,
something. Oh,
No, Jesus
Jesus.
Christ would just Jesus Christ of that, and then I looked at my missus when I'm done. That's 152.
Valid.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
All right, so sent the Twitter link. Sorry about that. Oh, Goku, thank you for the follow. Future Steven Universe Flash. That would be fun. Oh, it's been a minute.
It has been a second.
Hi again. Oh, hi again. Where was I looking for? Oh, give me 1 second. So I need to go here, and then go to here. Bring that over here. Paste that here. Hit enter there, and then I'm going to turn that off. Do not. Oh, I thought she was about to bite my remote. I was about to say, don't bite the remote. There's 150 different things that you're not supposed to bite over here. Yet you're just like
included.
And you're just like, en contraire, mademoiselle, I'm going to bite everything. Okay, there we go. There we go. Puppy, pup, I love you. Just stop. Okay.
Also, don't mind what you might be witnessing on my end. Don't mind it.
No worries. We're going to play the Spanish trailer. Let's see what it sounds like. That Luigi, though.
Hola.
Hola.
El villano ha caído en el reino de las sombras. Allí están bajo el dominio de Bowser.
El humano del bigote ha llegado al reino champiñón.
¿Lo conoces?
¿Te crees que conozco a todos los humanos que llevan bigote y un traje idéntico al mío?
Oh,
Además de una gorra con la inicial de
oh
su nombre?
wow.
Porque para nada.
Oh, that actually looks fucking phenomenal. And also in Spanish, looks even better. I love the voice of Luigi in Spanish. They chose right. They did a good job. Wait, Mo? Wait, Momo? Momo, is that you? Oh no, it's Mo 9 something. Got it. It's Mo 998. That's what it is. 998. My brain don't work well. My brain
I don't think
has
either
dumb
of our
brain.
brains work well.
I got dumb brain going on. Like
I mean, your brain does the art good. I just do the managing good.
my brain does the. I think this is English, so I'm gonna say it in English. There you go. There is sometimes I am not even a native Spanish speaker, but I will randomly start speaking Spanish because I can't think of the words in English. And then I've had many people come up to me and be like, "Oh, you speak Spanish, don't you? Look at you. I can't believe you're so fluent in Spanish." And I'm like, "Bitch, no, I don't know how to speak Spanish. It's the only word I could think of at that time." And it could be something stupid like, "Oh, where's the bathroom?" I'd be like, "Oh, hey, got a quick question. Where's the baño?" And they'll just sit there and go, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "The baño. The freaking baño. The place where I piss. Where's the place that I piss? Tell me where the place I piss."
You couldn't think of the word bath.
I couldn't think the word bathroom, so I just said baño.
I'm gonna be honest. That's hilarious.
I can't tell you how many times when somebody asks me questions, I'll say ¿qué? Or ¿qué pasa? I would say oro. I will say ¿quoi? And it's all because of all that fun stuff. It's just
Pain.
it's yeah. Once you start learning a new language,
You use both languages. at
you
once.
just use both languages at once. I'm gonna be honest.
You have them. You have both of them equipped. You can't de-equip it after you learn it.
Yeah, and it could be just something so small whenever it comes to the actual. Wow, I completely forgot what it was. The language itself. Like if you're trying to speak English, English words can be very hard. You know what? The English language is so fucked up. I'm gonna be honest here, like straight up. Pardon my French, but screw the English language. It's a piece of shit. And you know why I say that? Oh, thank you, Spider Master, for the follow. I have not seen that animation forever. You know what? I need to update that animation sometime. I just need to sit down and do that.
Yeah. Plus, we need it. I was thinking about this. We should do more emotes.
Oh, yeah. We need more emotes. We need a lot of things. Well, honestly, I just need,
Like else,
like, a complete brain rehaul.
we also just need to go through. We also need new Discord ones because that'd be nice to use them for both,
Oh, yeah.
especially for the people in there as well.
Oh, so you know the fun thing is? Have you ever heard of a TV show called Drawn Together?
Why? Sometimes I wish I didn't for the humor that I could think of because of it.
So
That has spawned a lot of good jokes that sometimes when I think about them now is.
oh yeah, there's a lot of fucked up jokes on that whole entire show. So here's the fun thing. I have found out from a little birdie that Drawn Together is on iTunes. So I might have, not saying I did, but I might have bought the first and second season in the movie. I've been watching
You
it
know
while I was at
something?
work.
Okay, now I just can't blame you because at least it gives you something to do. The only thing I really wish. Did you ever see G4 whenever that was an actual thing?
Oh, you're talking about G4, the actual TV show, like the TV channel?
The actual TV channel before they made it digital and it became, well, bad again.
I miss G4.
I just want Code Monkeys on an actual streaming service, please.
You know what I wish? That Ryan Dunn didn't pass away because he was doing something really cool. And I also miss, like, all the different video game, like, whenever it was a lot of video game stuff, I love that stuff. I made it the character of my Steven Universe / Ooh. I would love to see more about that. I actually, so here's a funny story. Whenever I was a kid, I was not allowed to watch horror movies. Because
I wasn't allowed to either, but my father just said, nope,
yeah,
get exposed to all of it.
I apparently believed everything I saw on TV. Like, there was a time where I watched Goosebumps, and I thought my dad was a plant monster for like a week. But I didn't do well with that shit. Oh my gosh, can you just give me 1 second? Let's see. I'm going to answer it on live. Hello, this is Corey. How can I help you today? Exactly! Hang up! Asshole. I keep on getting phone calls because I have a business line. And whenever it comes to business line, the reason why I have a business line is so that if people want to call me about business opportunities or anything like that, they can contact me. And also, I put it on all my stuff whenever it comes to, like, applying for art gigs and stuff like that. So that they can talk to me and be like, hey, we would like to have you and stuff like that. Okay? But I put it out from where I'm used to be from. So I got a 918 number in Oklahoma. And the deal is I guess the person that had my phone number beforehand, his name was Wade. And I'm just sitting here like, I get a phone call so often about, hello, Wade. I would like to talk to you about your Medicare. You called us about Medicare. And I almost was like, this is my new business line. 9 times out of 10, the person either dropped the phone, did not want to do the service anymore, or they died. And I'm just like, do I need to tell these people that this person that you keep calling is possibly dead? Before I decided to make it into a legit business line, I was just trolling people. So when people would call me, I would sit there and say stuff like, thank you for calling yif.com and shit like that just to have fun. Or my personal favorite is I would go off on a rant of being like, who the hell are you? How'd you get this number? I thought this number was safe. Who the hell are you? You're not supposed to have this number.
You go on a government conspiracy rant.
I went full fucking primal on one. Like, I was yelling as loud as I can, being like, you're not supposed to have this number! They told me it was safe! Just screaming bloody murder, and this person still would not hang up. And at the very end, I was like, they're coming for you too. And I hung up.
Jesus.
So, let's just say I really don't like when people spam call me. I'm trying to run a business. I'm trying to run a business, and I'm trying to be professional now. So the bad part is now whenever it comes to unknown numbers, I just have to answer them normally because I put them on resumes because I can't like open up the phone and be like, Martha, I told you can't call me on this number. Shit like that. I can't do that.
Arthur, it's been 5 years. There's my $2 trillion in taxpayer dollars.
There's two.
We had a plan.
You
You
had
know
a
what I'm
plan,
talking about,
Arthur.
right?
Yes.
Good.
I can't
Good.
do that shit no more, and I'm just like, oh, I want to mess
Give your
around with
regular
people
phone number
again.
for that.
Oh yeah, if people call me on my regular number, there's a reason why I don't get solicited calls or anything on my normal phone. I think they
already
have me
know.
on a ban list.
Good.
They have me on a bit like, don't call this if you don't want to be psychoanalyzed and have your whole entire life put out in front of you. It feels like you just called Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil's not making you feel better, he's making you feel worse. Oh gosh, I'm just like, I'm out for blood when it comes to that shit. I mean, you're calling me, so you're making me take up my precious time. So you know what? I'm gonna fucking have fun with it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm an asshole. That's the whole entire gist of me. And I'm unapologetic about it. I'm an asshole. What's new? Pussycat. Wow, wow, wow.
Not much is ever new when you think about it.
Honestly, no.
It's never new.
Like, let's be honest here. Literally nothing in this. Like, when people come up and be like, I have a brand new idea.
No,
It
you
is,
don't.
technically speaking, has already been thought. It might be that you're the first one to act upon it in that context. But that thought has 9 times out of 10 probably crossed someone's mind.
Doesn't that mean technically you own it if that happens? It's probably crossed someone else's mind, but you're the first one to act on it, so technically it's yours.
Yeah, theoretically speaking, because that's why whenever it comes to copyright laws and everything like that, that's why they're so strict. Whenever it's like, yo, here's the deal. You got to, what's the word? I forgot what it was. My brain just shut off for a second. You have to come in and claim it first. You have to come in and claim it first. If you don't come in and claim it, then it's still up for grabs. That is why the what's it called? Happy Birthday song is copyrighted. That's why you don't like.
It was till a little bit ago because funny enough, my family knew the people that actually owned that song for a bit.
Wait, seriously?
Apparently.
How are those people not dead?
Again, it's relatives of the person who has it, so it just goes down.
Oh,
it goes
it's
down the
relative.
family line.
Okay, got you.
It's relatives of the people that made it.
Oh, good
so
gosh.
they got royalties till I think 2 years back. I think.
Wait. I used to be blocked from Nickelodeon
again.
and Cartoon Network by my stepdad. He told me to watch HBO and more adult shows, despite being in the 5th grade at the time. He unblocked. What? After you started quoting South Park? Yes.
To be honest, though, HBO, from what I've seen back in the 90s, had some good shit.
Oh, HBO had some pretty good shit, but...
You also have Tales from the Crypt. They did run that.
They did.
They did run Tales. They did have Crypt.
Oh, gosh. There's some things in life.
They also originally had Pee-wee's Playhouse, if I remember correctly.
Oh, don't even get me started on Pee-wee's Play... Oh, my gosh. That whole entire show, man. What the fuck?
Go stare at Paul Rubens. That man is still alive.
Oh, my gosh.
Paul Rubens isn't dead. That man is still kicking.
There's some people that I don't understand how they're still alive, but other people aren't. Like, let's be honest here with Kevin Conroy.
Good acting.
Yeah, Kevin Conroy. I don't understand how he's dead. That hurts me. But how the fuck are some of the other people that have played some shit roles still alive? Oh, he hated Ed, Edd and Eddy. So, Ed, Edd and Eddy, that whole entire thing was just a drug trip. And the fun part is, if I remember right, the person who was doing Ed and Eddy did it based on a drunken dare. Like, he submitted to Cartoon Network on a dare. And basically, whenever he won, basically what happened was after he won, Cartoon Network was like, yo, do you have any more of this? And he's like, more of what? And they're like, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And he goes, wait, why the hell do you want more Ed, Ed, and Eddie? And it's like, because kids love it. And he's like, wait, really? And they're like, yeah, so do you have any more of it? And he's like, shit, I don't have any more right this minute. But he lied and was like, yes, so they started cranking them out super fast.
He didn't even want to make a kids show.
No.
Am I correct? That guy doesn't like kids in general.
Yeah, and also, I mean, let's be honest here, SpongeBob was supposed to be an adult TV show, and I think it was like Squidward and... I think it was Squidward and SpongeBob, or was it Patrick and SpongeBob were supposed to be a couple?
Don't look at recent SpongeBob. The Squidward one would be more obvious.
Oh, yeah. There's actually a lot of people that were really angry because they're going like, oh, I hate the new SpongeBob because they're making Squidward into... They're basically making it so that Squidward and SpongeBob are supposedly a couple, but they're just hinting at it. They're not actually flat out saying it. And at this point, I'm just like, if
they outright said it, then we already know the fires will start.
Oh yeah. They already know, and that's why they haven't said anything. They're just like, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Speaking of Cartoon Network, I have a question for you.
What?
Thoughts on Adventure Time if you got to see a good amount of it?
Adventure Time's decent. It's not the best animated show I've ever seen in my life. Certainly not the worst, and they actually did a really good job on it. The jokes land pretty well. I mean, all in all, it's a decent show. Oh yeah.
I like the specials just because they actually reward you for having context.
Oh yeah. And I know that I'm not going to be hitting on top of a lot of people's lists on this comment, but I mean, it's not like, to me, Adventure Time is not like the end all be all of like, oh my gosh, this is top tier anime good, or not anime, top tier animated good shit right here. Oh my gosh, this is scrumdiddlyumptious. No, I mean, I'm not going to say it's decent. It's decent, and I enjoyed it. Am I going to seek it out myself every day for like the span of a year? No.
I like its writing. That's what saved it for me. Its writing after the first 2 seasons was really consistent and actually had proper growth for everything.
And I will give it kudos because it did some really good stuff. I mean, even bringing in a kid with their design of a character and bringing that onto the show, I mean, yeah, and having a whole episode based upon that kid's character, that's pretty baller, and I say kudos. Whenever it first came out, I was just like, meh. Well, yeah, I had the same reaction that I did to SpongeBob whenever it came out. With SpongeBob, I said, this shit ain't going to last. And lo and behold, check out how badly I was wrong. SpongeBob is still going. Kind of. And I'm just like, jeez Louise.
If I had to stare at any show during that time where Adventure Time came out, what was preferred is still regular show to me. I'm still glad that ended as how it did.
Oh, yeah. The one thing that I miss is Danny Phantom. Do not like Butch Hartman. I do not like Butch Hartman.
I hate that man. But yeah, no, that show was good.
That show was
terrible.
Fucking amazing. But him, I do not like him in the slightest. I'm going to be honest. And honestly, and the thing is if Butch Hartman was right in front of me, I would probably say the same thing. I just don't like you. And he had a huge effect on all of our childhoods. I'm going to be honest. He had an amazing effect. I mean, Danny Phantom and Fairly Odd Parents really helped whenever it came to a lot of the things that I like. And I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. Sam. That's all I gotta say. Sam has honestly probably tweaked a lot of our desires. But yeah.
I just had a very terrible thought. You might agree with me.
What's up?
You know who Elvira is, right?
Elvira and Sam, I have seen images.
No, my thought process
Oh,
is
Maddie,
it's
there
just
you go.
our generation. It's just our generation's Elvira. It's just the goth that people found interesting in our generation.
Well,
There's always one. There's always one.
you got Raven. You
Yeah.
got Sam. You got what's her name from Total
Yeah.
Drama Island?
Gwen.
Oh my gosh, everybody with Gwen. Jeez Louise, everybody with Gwen.
But why I bring it up is Elvira is a good case of whenever the grunge / goth movement in the 70s and 60s happened, a lot of the idea came off of her for at least some of the styles when it came to it. So hence, that's my thought process. It's just our variation of that.
Let's be honest here, Elvira, oh my gosh. They did right by her.
Also, that woman's still alive.
Oh yeah, she is. And they're still doing comics about her. And she go. Well, literally at that end point, I do have to hop off because I have to go to D&D. And that is actually the perfect thing to hop off on. Because
That's the perfect way to end, yeah.
good golly. So thank you all for coming out and watching. Next week we're going to be doing probably a little bit of animation or also concept art. Or, I really want to do one that's just learning how to draw Western art style comics. So I might just run
That'd
one.
be fun.
Yeah, just to show and teach. But you all have a great night. Stay safe. And remember, do not take the red pill. Take the blue pill.